Hello YouTube, welcome once more to the channel. So today I actually went to our favorite Mahindra ROXOR dealer, Valeli Sport and Marine, and I was looking at these 2019 Mahindra ROXORs. They had about 4 of them on hand, and I was definitely interested to take a closer look and, if possible, jump into one of these and get a test drive. Now, the good thing about 2019s is you can actually get a base model. Like if you look at the images, there is the Sand Dune one, which you can get from Valili at $15,999. So that would be the third one. Oh, no, that's not the one. Oh, I guess they sold that one. Yeah, this one has that optional 4-seater configuration for the rollover protection. But the ones that have the old type, the 2-seater rollover bars, you can get those for 15,999. That's of course without additional options like the doors, the seats in the back, and then also the upgraded tires, the EFX low pressure tires, Mahindra calls them. So so I stopped by there and I was looking at the ROXORs, and those are basically 2019s. Very interesting prices. The silver one you see right there on your screen is fully loaded. It's got many options. It's got the light bar, it's got the doors, it's got the 4-seater option with the rollover protection system. It's got the upgraded tires, and I believe it also has a spare tire with a lock on the spare tire. It's got the light bar, like I said. It's got a winch, and it's just a very nice rig. These ones are more basic. Having the one in front is the most basic. I think it has the steel wheels. I might be wrong. Oh, it's got the alloy wheels, I think. Yes, it's got the alloy wheels. But it's got just the 2-seater rollover protection system, and no visible additional option apart from the ROXOR name that's stamped on the hood. So you have these ones here which are upgraded. You can see the wheels looking very aggressive. You got the 4-seater option, which is a very cool deal. You have the seat belts in the back. You can actually strap like your kids, and they will be protected in case of any mishap. And the sitting position is it looks very comfortable. You see how high it is. So visibility should be very good also from the back. So that's just taking a quick look here at the various ROXORs they have. Of course, the one I have is just like the one in front. So if I actually have to test drive, I would rather have one of the ones that has the 4-seat option, the doors, and the bigger tires, to see how those compare to what I have right now. So another thing to remember, those grills you see, the black grills, I don't have a confirmation yet, but when I touched them they sounded like plastic. So I would say they are plastic. You can confirm that with your dealer. And those are the tires. You can see how aggressive they are, and these ones I believe will perform much better than the stock ones that came, the KO2s that came with the earlier ROXORs. These are famous for getting stuck wherever you have 2-3 inches of mud or snow. These ones you can see the logs are more open, so that should be a better option. And sorry about the movement of the camera. I was just so excited looking at these ROXORs. It was like being in a chocolate factory. All these ROXORs around you. You look to your left, a ROXOR, to your right, a ROXOR. So I was panning left and right, just looking everywhere. Actually, I'm not sure about the color of those doors. They're all dark, then the windshield frame is dark. But I've seen some guys who have painted up their windshield frames and to the same color as the body, and it actually looks pretty cool. I don't know if the same effect will happen when you paint the doors, but we're here to see somebody paint up those doors and make a comparison. Pretty sleek ROXOR. Looks like it's all ready to hit the trails. The ROXOR is always ready, but these ones are prepped up even more, especially the silver one that has a winch up front. It's got the light bar, it's got a windshield, it's got the door, the half door, sorry. So that's what it looks like. And yeah, like I said, we're at Valeli Sport and Marine. They have a couple of locations, so this is just one of their locations. This one specifically is in Minot. So let's head inside and see if we can grab a key for a test drive. So yeah, we got lucky, and this is the one they selected for us to take out for a test drive. So let's do a quick walk around. As you can see, it's got the upgraded wheels, tires, sorry, 39.5 by 16. Those are the stock ROXOR rims. Take a quick look around. It's got the ROXOR vinyl tape on the hood. It's got the windshield. That windshield is Lexan. It doesn't have the wiper option, as you can see. It's got the rear view mirror. It's got the grab handles, and this is a 4-seater. You can see they have that. You can actually lock up the tire on the tire carrier. One thing about these ROXOR spare tires, the KO2 might not look very impressive. That's the stock ROXOR wheels tires, but those things when mounted are very, very heavy. If you have back problems, it's something you might want to consider, maybe get a donut or something smaller, but they are quite heavy. You have the little strap there to hold the door so it doesn't whip out and damage your paint or the body, and that's how you open up the door, see, from inside and outside. It latches pretty firmly, simple mechanism, very few things to go wrong. That's the light bar. It's a simple plug and play kind of light bar. The harness for the light bar is about $21, I believe. $21, you got the harness, and then you simply run it underneath the dash. It's plug and play. Everything is wired up. You have the foam there to prevent vibrations, or if you have the soft top, then you wouldn't have a lot of cold air coming into the cab. The full cab soft top. So that's the light bar. It's very bright. This camera doesn't do it any justice. It lights up the front like it's daylight. So you like going out camping, hunting, that's something that might come in handy. It lights up the road in front of you. If you don't have any other users to blind, it's very good. Alright, let's open the door. You got the seat in the back. I saw those grab handles, you pull them out, and I believe that's to fold the seat. I didn't do that, I just pulled them to show that you can actually pull those. You can see back there's a little bit of room where you can throw in an ice cooler or something. Let's jump in. That seems to be a tool bag, maybe a jack and tools to change out the tire. I'm not sure, I didn't ask, but I would presume that's what it is, because this particular one came with a spare tire. So those are my thoughts. Don't hold me to it, but that's what I think it is. If you have any questions, call Valili. They will be more than happy to tell you exactly what it is. So I am seated right now, putting on my seat belt so I don't get stuck at 5 miles an hour. We're all set. I usually drop the emergency brake first before I go into gear. Otherwise, you bump your finger trying to to release the gear, the parking brake. So backing up. This one doesn't have the indicator signals installed, so we use hand signals when driving, pretty much like I do with mine when I go on the county roads. We're heading out of the parking lot. Look left, look right, check for the all clear. Get it in gear, and here we go. So initial impressions, the first thing that struck me was the lack of feeling cold. Out here it was still very cold that day. I believe it might have been like 40 degrees, but with the wind chill it felt much colder when I drove my ROXOR. So when I got into this one, it has no heat, it has no full doors, just the half doors. Just the fact that the wind was not rushing into my face and my body made a huge difference. So now I'm sold on that. I absolutely need a windshield. I need a windshield for mine. Pickup was great. As soon as you threw it into gear, the shift was smooth. I remember mine needed a little bit of braking in, but this one, everything shifted smoothly. Pickup was great, was awesome. Power was linear. I didn't feel like it was bogging down or anything. Just take it there on a slow cruise. Try to stay off the mud. It gets really nasty here when it rains. Just turn somewhere here, get into the neighborhood. Alright, give it a little bit more gas, and the handling is just fantastic. You can see no vibration on the wheel. It's true I'm not going very fast, but it's very smooth. It feels just like a brand new vehicle would feel, a brand new four-wheel drive, purpose built. No vibrations, no funny noises. It was just buttery smooth as it ran down the street. These engines are also very quiet. They have a catalytic converter up front, and then in the back they have a spark arrestor because they're supposed to be UTVs. So that's quite a bit of restriction, and I believe the stock exhaust pipe system is very narrow, so there's a lot of restriction going on there. So it makes the engine sound very quiet. Besides, the engine is also quite powerful. It generates quite a bit of power, torque, I would say. It's got a turbo, so it doesn't strain as much to get the vehicle going, and that also helps to keep it quiet. So going around the neighborhood here, steering wheel, of course, is power steering, so you basically use one finger, turn the wheel. Rides really nice. I was getting waves from people as I drove. Keep going. You can see the tire. It's just such a good tire. This seems to be a winner. This is what should have been on the ROXOR all the way through, because the KO2s, no problems with them. They're good tires. But for one, they are quite heavy, and then secondly, I don't know the weight of these ones they have on right now. The second thing is people will take these off-road. I am guilty, I do that, and then you find 3-4 inches of snow that's bogging down the ROXOR. That wasn't very good. Of course, we all recognize it was due to the tires. It wasn't the best tire choice for the kind of tough conditions in which we took the vehicle. So we come to the stop sign, use my hand signal, watch out for cross traffic before I get back into that side street. The 2019s, I believe, because of the tires they have, they sit a little bit taller. Remember that the ROXOR is it sits 9 inches off the ground. So the 2019 standing next to them, they really look like they're taller than 9 inches. It sure look like that. And yeah, so we're heading back. That windshield is a great one. It's a military grade Lexan. This particular model or brand is the Margard. It's hard-coated polycarbonate windshield, and they claim that it has like really good abrasion resistant characteristics. 2019s all come with the oil pan skid plate, which is still on sale on the Mahindra website for $174. It's made of 6061 T6 aluminum, and it comes painted with the durable Mahindra red powder coat finish. That black matte hood decal that you see on this ROXOR, that would set you back $149, and yeah, you can get it from Mahindra. And the black matte grille, now I don't know if this is plastic or the metal one painted black, but you can get it for $195 from the Mahindra website. What else do we have on here? So let's see. We also have on this one that rollover protection system for 4 seats. It's $1,049. The half door $699. Those are the major accessories I could think of that I can easily spot on this vehicle. So we take it back. That's what it looks like. It was an awesome ride. I really enjoyed it. These ones, I believe you can get them, the basic ones without the light bar and everything. They should be about $24,000. Don't quote me on that. Call Valili and ask. And this black one should be about, I think, $15,999. But don't quote me on that. Give them a call and find out. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.